Hey there, welcome to this week's episode of Questions. I'm Bill Wallace. Today I wanted to look at another question that is asked to Jesus, not a question that he asks initially. And it's a man that asks Jesus, so who is my neighbor? Now, I don't know about you, but in my commute, it's fascinating. I can drive just 10-15 minutes, and I can drive by a house that's got nobody near it. Clearly, those people don't want any neighbors in proximity to them. And then there's a neighborhood being built right next to me where there are houses built almost right on top of each other, right? We've seen all those, people getting in as many houses as they possibly can. And the thing is, I know that neighborhood will be full. There will be all kinds of neighbors right next to each other. But are they actually neighbors? Right? I mean, are they actually what the man is getting to in terms of who is my neighbor? Because he asks that question of Jesus when he's trying to figure out, well, Jesus says, love your neighbor as yourself. And the man's confused. Well, how do I do that? Like, how am I actually supposed to figure out who my neighbor is and how am I supposed to love him? So Jesus tells a story about a guy who's on the side of the road. And the guy needs some help. He's been beat up. He's hurting. He desperately needs someone to help him. And some folks walk by him, a religious teacher actually, some other people that the guy knows are part of his tribe. But they don't help. The one who does actually is a Samaritan. He's kind of an outsider. You would consider him almost someone who would never, ever actually help this person. And yet that's exactly what he does. Like, he helps him when no one else does. And so then Jesus flips the question back. He says, all right, so who is the neighbor? And the man who asked it has to respond, well, the guy who did something. The guy who actually showed mercy. That's the one who was the neighbor. And yeah, that's it. See, neighbors aren't necessarily about proximity and where you live. Neighbors are the people that you help. Neighbors are the people that you care for. Neighbors are the people that you see on the side of the road who need someone who's going to do something for them, to love them in some way. It's not just what you say, well, it's what you do. So, this week, look around. See who are your actual neighbors. And can you say that you did something for them? Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next week.